Okay, here we are back in Euclid. So, your guess is as good as mine for this episode. We are going to the Coliseum inside Euclid's castle to where we can participate in the tournament or whatever to see if we can try to attract the ninjas that are in Euclid who are working for Daus. Yep, that's what this episode is all about. So what's going on, everybody? This is RRPG here, and welcome to another episode of RRPG Let's Play with Tales of Phantasia on the Super Famicom. So, as you can tell from today's episode, we are going to enter the tournament to see if we can try to attract the ninjas in Euclid to fight against Kless. And then we will make our way back to the ninja village to talk to Lonzo again to, you know, let him know about Suzu's parents. And then we will make our way back to Ari and then make our final stop over at the mountain area before Dallas's lair. And we'll end things off from here. So let's get on with this episode that's already in progress, shall we? And here we are with the, over at Euclid's castle, where we're gonna fight, Oh, she called Kless a sex machine! Oh my goodness. Man, these translators, or this fan translation, it's so exaggerated at times. And notice that we got Kless at level 99 finally, so he's fully powered, where his HP is over 9,000! Yeah, I know. The over 9,000 references, they're probably getting boring at this point, but, you know, they're still fun to, you know, to crack in that joke every once in a while. But, yeah, here we are fighting in this tournament where we need to fight 9 battles in order to fight against the two ninjas that are, you know, wandering around Euclid. And if you come back here and you you know, fight in the tournaments again, or fight in the 10-round tournaments again, you will end up earning prizes, kind of like you would in the traditional. I mean, in all the other Tales games, like, you know, whenever you fight in a tournament, you will be able to earn prizes, so it's the same thing. And also, I haven't been able to find it, but if you visit this castle and visit the king and queen of Euclid's castle, you will let them know, you know, who you are, and they will grant you 80,000 gold for you to use in your travels, so there's a little bit of a bonus right there, so yeah. If you have not done so already, be sure you go ahead and do that now. I already went ahead and done so ahead of time, so yeah. And also, another thing I forgot to mention too is that on the world map, there's actually an island not seen on the map that you have to find, and it actually has a, what do you call that? Oh, it actually has a shop where you can actually obtain some stronger items like the Aegis armor or whatever for some of your characters, like for Kless and Chester. So yeah, you can go there too, and I think there's also a thing over there to where you need to like get a certain item or something for a quest or something like that. I can't remember the whole details, so yeah, I mean, it's like that, but I mean, if you want to go ahead and do that right now, you can, but it's really nothing else that important, so yeah. And I'll tell you, when you fight against the two ninjas, using teleport is going to be your best friend in that battle. I mean, you can wait until you get stronger with Kless, you know, until, you know, much later in the remakes to fight against Suzu's parents, so you can get her as a playable ally in this game. But in this game, it doesn't really matter. So we'll, you know, grinding all the way to the max and getting teleport to its max, it's definitely going to help you in the long run. So yeah. Okay, we're fighting against a Gorgon. And make sure when you're fighting against the Gorgon that you have the the Gorgon amulet or whatever, the Gorgon ring or whatever, to protect you from getting stoned by this enemy or petrified. But if I remember, I'm not sure whether or not the Gorgon can actually also paralyze you. I know that Gorgons they tend to, you know, turn things into stone more, so it's nothing new. Okay. Okay, we've been waiting for you. Who are you? And there's leaves all around, so something... Yep, it's the shinobi who are, Dallas's agents to try and attack us. So they are Suzu's parents. They are Okio and the other... Who's the other one? It's Okio and Dozo. Okay. Now we are fighting against Okio and Dozo, and like I said, well, in this battle they're pretty tough, but I guarantee you using teleport is going to be your best friend in this battle, because the teleport ability, it's going to protect you from getting hit a lot, because the teleport will you know, surround you with that ability, you know, with those attacks, you know, hitting from, you know, coming from the outside, and you should be able to defeat him in no time.
Teleport.
And, we should be able to defeat him pretty shortly, too. I think Dozo is the strongest one out of the enemies you're fighting here. Okay, we finally defeated them, and we got 16,500 experience, and we got sake, and we got painting, and a painting, so not bad. But we defeated them, but they used substitution techniques, because they were, you know, those weren't the real ones that we defeated. Looks like Kless is going to try again, but somebody else is coming to his aid. As it's young Suzu. And she's going to try and stop her parents. And it looks like the consciousness of both Okio and Dozo are going to are finally coming back to their senses, and they stab each other. I would say harakiri, but they each stab each other, so yeah. Looks like Dozo and Okio are saved from Dallas's control, but that doesn't mean that, you know, that doesn't mean that ninjas are free from Dallas's control, as we're going to be fighting some more once we get to Dallas's lair. And you know, I actually find it to be very interesting, even though Dallas is a really powerful, you know, sorcerer or whatever. When he came to this time period, he asked ninjas to help him out, or he took control of the ninjas that are inside this period to fight in his reign. When he used demons in the past, now he's pretty much using demons and ninjas in this time period. So, very interesting. Okay, so we're gonna have to head back over to the ninja village, to where we'll have to explain to Lonzo about Okio and Dozo's fate. Okay. So let's go ahead and head out of here, and let's head back over to the Treant Forest to get over to the Ninja Village. Okay, here we are. And there's Suzu, and here's Archie. So we're all going to be transported to the Ninja Village from here. And then we'll let them know about Suzu's parents, and then I think Lonzo will also give us a swordsman combo book. Yeah, we will get a new swordsman combo book by coming here and letting Lonzo know. So he thanks us for he tells us thank you for our efforts, but Kless feels a bit of remorse for killing them. But Lonzo says not to worry, as he's actually done the right thing to free them from Dallas's control. Because trying to, try to save them from being brainwashed, or, trying to find another way to stop them from being brainwashed, it probably would have been impossible. Okay, we get the Lion Claws skill for Kless. I think it's a combination between Lion's Lun, well, I'm not even sure, but it's definitely a swordsman combo book regardless, so yeah. Okay, now that we're finally done here, it's time to head back to Ari, because there is one thing that we need to get before we go to Dallas's lair, so I'll meet you back there shortly. Okay, here we are back in Ari. Now, before we go to Dallas's lair, we need to go inside the cafe here, because there is a soldier from Alvanista there that we need to talk to, and he'll give us something that will help us get through the lair. A really important item. Okay. So we're gonna ask this guy, is there anything important, any information about Dallas? So, yes. That his island is here, or that his lair is here on this island. And he gave us the data emblem, which is basically the Darius emblem, is what it's supposed to be called, as it's called in Tales of Symphonia, but I'll tell you about it much, much later, since, both games are connected. But yeah, we're going to need to use that item inside the castle in order to get past this obstacle that will prevent us from moving any further. So yes, here we are back at Dallas's lair, but like I said, gamers, we are not going to go and, we are not going to get started with that just yet, as we're going to get started with that in the next episode. So let's go ahead and end things off right here, guys. So next time on Double RPG Let's Play with Tales of Phantasia on the Super Famicom, we are going inside Dallas's lair to begin the final countdown for, trying to stop Dallas from destroying the world of Assyria or whatever. But yeah, the time for the final battle has come, and we will get started by going through Dallas's lair, or getting started with the initial portions of the castle in the sky, but whatever. Anyway, gamers, if you have not done so already, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter with the links in the description, and if you like what you saw, be sure you rate this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments below to let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Also, if you're a big fan of JRPGs, and if you want those 3 Wii RPGs, as well as the PS3 version of Tales of Vesperia and Tales of Xillia localized in the West, then be sure to follow Operation Rainfall, Vesperia PS3, and Operation 13 with their own Facebook and Twitter accounts. Operation Rainfall and Vesperia PS3 has their own blogspot, but Operation 13 will have theirs shortly, and I'll be sure to post a link in the description to let you guys go to that website as well, for you to show your support towards our campaign, as well as those two, as well as like Tales of Rebirth localization and the 100,000 Strong to bring back Mega Man Legends 3 and Operation Moonfall, basically to get fans riled up to show that we want a remake of Majora's Mask on the 3DS. Anyway, gamers, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you on the next episode. See you guys then.